And I played this game earlier today. And I mean, it was a decent game. Wasn't nothing too crazy. It was like 10K, but I mean, you'll see it was kind of just really good matchmaking and one of those maps where this kind of tank just does really well, and then they just decided to get farmed by me. So it honestly, kind of be more impressive to not do 10K in this game. But I just recently got this tank, and I've actually really enjoyed playing it. Probably the first tank in a while that I've gotten that I actually really liked playing. The mechanic is actually pretty sweet. And yeah, honestly, since they released this tank and it was total fucking trash, I'm kind of really expecting them to eventually buff it and it to be really good. And it's not overpowered or anything, it's just like a really good tank. But yeah, I mean, this is like the perfect kind of damage farming matchmaking for this thing. You get like this map, there's always just a massive like hold down fight here between heavy tanks, and they've got a shitload of health on their team. One already, but there's not too bad over there. There are like a couple options when you're coming this way. You can either cross the rails back here when you're safe behind this rock and then drive down this way, or you can drive up here and then come over the ridge in front of this rock. The difference between the two of them, it depends honestly what tank you're playing and what is playing here, because the thing, if you come over the rails here and drive under, if there's anything that gets here before you and is playing there, they can shoot you as you're coming in. If you go over the rock here, there is a chance that they can shoot you when you're driving over the rails, but it's a lot less likely for them to be able to shoot you like here. This guy totally could have shot me here. Not completely safe, but you can sometimes you can like play up on the rails and use this as a hold down, or you can just use it to cross over the rails. But once I cross here, I can just cut under and be a lot safer as opposed to just having to drive across the open. But pick your poison, honestly. They both work and don't work in different situations. And I absolutely fucking shit on this Karn. Like, this guy totally, like, the first shot, he just kind of wasn't expecting it, but he is just absolutely fucked in this scenario. There's really no reason to play wide out here, because if he was playing close, like right here, like maybe I get the first shot, but even if I get the first shot, he can just back up, and there's no way I can just continue to rape him unless I overpeak. But because he's out wide like this, I can just do whatever I want. Like, I just peek on this guy, and there's nothing he can do about it. And now he's just absolutely totally fucked. I didn't even give a shit about the mouse that's crossing behind him because I want to just demolish this guy. He nearly dies. And this is exactly why I was saying that it'd be more impressive if I didn't do 10K in this game. Because just, I mean, look at this. What's going on here? This thing, I think it's got like 12 degrees of gun depression. I mean, the hydraulic suspension is kind of finicky, but I mean, this is just a pretty sweet tank. And it only has 320 gold pen, which is not a lot, but honestly, I had absolutely no trouble penning stuff with it. I really like that. Should have been a pen, but the one thing that this tank's made me realize with this game is that some of the maps are just way more dog shit than I realized. Especially like one big thing I had was like Murrow recently. I don't know when they changed like 8-9 line on Murrow. I remember when they changed it, but I don't remember like the part where like the two ridges meet like all the way in the middle of the map on like the 9 line. I didn't realize how flat they made that, and it's so much easier to cover it with TDs now. It's like impossible to play there. So because I know like one line, it's pretty cringe and you can't really push at all. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll play 9 line. And it turns out like 9 line is actually even worse. So I don't know. And the the fucking Dragon Ball V. That thing is just 30% camo, which outspots me. Like it. They made this game so fucking crazy. Like they take like one step forward, 3 steps back all the time. Like they make some good changes and they just add more fucking cancer to the game. But at least this tank has been fun to play. I don't know if this guy is trolling me on purpose or he's just maybe a woman driver. Who knows? Yeah, man. Honestly, there's like really not a whole lot that is special about this game. It's kind of just a bunch of shit here for me to farm. It could so easily have been like 11 plus, but towards the end, my team, we just start to snowball too hard, honestly. This is like when I started farming these guys here. This is where I started to think that this could be like 11 plus, but then we just kind of ran out of steam towards the end. I was thinking about loading HE for that guy. That's actually the one problem I have with this tank. I have intuition fully trained on this thing, and my intuition is 2.5 seconds. My reload is like 6.9 seconds. Like, why the fuck is the intuition so long on this tank? I always thought it was just like a percentage of your overall reload, but it's like 2.5 fucking seconds. And my reload is 7. Like, what the? Unfortunate about it. This is like a kind of have to get creative to farm damage. Obviously, I can't cross against these guys like over here, so I kind of just drive up on the top. Like, there's a world where I get absolutely demolished doing this, but it's worth the risk. I mean, it's not like a huge risk. Like, there's a fucking 4,005 and shit coming. So instead of just getting stuck on the corner back there, kind of just send it over the top. I don't know how the fuck this Sturb died, because I didn't get any damage on this guy. And he's getting farmed by the E5. Yeah. I was considering loading high explosive for the 50B. I'm pretty confident. Like, it's only 60 pound HE with this thing. But I'm pretty confident. Side, I don't know for sure I'd be able to pin a side, but like on the 50B, you see, there's like that's hard to show. There's a point like right on the front where it's an angle that you can pen with HE from the front, but mostly if it's like high pen HE, I don't think 60 is enough. Either way, with the 2.5 second intuition on this thing, it's just for stuff like that. Like my leopard thing is like 1.7 seconds. I would be much more likely to be loading intuition for shots like that. But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good game, but honestly, like as you saw, it was not particularly interesting. Oh, I forgot about this guy. I forgot I saw this guy on my team. He got quite the handle on this guy. But yeah, never do that shit that the Kron did. There's no reason to play wide like that, especially if someone gets the inside track like I did. You just totally fucked. But hopefully, I guess I forgot. I'm running turbo stab. This tank, especially with the mechanic, probably does not need a view stab head. Would most likely be better with vents, but I don't really give a fuck about that because I just like my gun hitting what I'm aiming at. Realistically, it would probably be like turbo vents rammer for more open maps, and then like HP vents rammer or something for like city maps. But I don't really give a fuck. I just want to run on every single map. And honestly, I recommend getting this tank. It is a lot of fun to play. Problem is the game is not that much fun to play. But what are you gonna do? Anyway, that's it.